Hey guys, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you for coming back and trying to keep up on things. It's been it's been great seeing people's response and getting encouragement, which is always wonderful. I hope you're having a great weekend. If you're working, sorry, that sucks. I'm off. Um, it's actually nice in Houston, Texas. It's partly cloudy, but not 1,000 degrees and not raining, so that's a plus, and not 110% humidity. Um, I am obviously new to YouTube. I don't really edit my videos. I kind of just it's just a stream of consciousness. So if I look around or I'm saying or whatever, I do have notes I try to go off of, but so I kind of try to keep things going, but just, staying there. I hope my videos will get better. Um, I checked my YouTube analytics, and the very first video I posted, very first one, which is not great, but it's my introduction, I guess. Got 100 views, broke 100 views, which by you know David Dobrik or Casey Neistat or whoever, that's nothing. But for some, fat guy from Houston, that's, you know, unexpected and very appreciated. Um, uh, I, uh, I do have, I did break 30 subscribers. Sorry, my window's back here and I'm looking at it. I did break 30 subscribers. And that's awesome. Not everyone's my friend. A lot of them are, but not everyone is. But even for my friends, I'm super appreciative. I honestly love every one of you, and very appreciative of them. I, if you notice, this is new. It wasn't there a couple videos ago. It wasn't there last video. It is my very first official hateful hater comment. Yay, I'm going to get it framed. No. But I am going to keep them. I'm going to print them out. I did respond to this one. I probably shouldn't have. But I am going to keep them. They're as much as I can. I'm sure it's going to get to the point that I am going to miss them or whatever. But as much as I can keep, I will. Because I use it as fuel. I would normally, that would normally put me into a giant bowl of pasta and, I'd be done. But not now. That's not going to happen now. They're just, for the most part, people that are going to post stuff like that are terrible people who I hate themselves, hate their life, whatever. And I'm not going to. I don't know. I'm negative enough on myself. I'm not gonna let that in. I did. Uh, I do listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to like Business Wars and Time Suck podcast, and Joe Rogan podcast. But there's one in particular that I listen to out of St. Louis. It's my hometown radio show. Been listening to that station since early '90s, whenever they started. Um, and it's the Rizzuto Show. It's their podcast, and I email in every now and then, and they're usually pretty good about reading. I've emailed in like 3 or 4 times, and they've read just about every one. Interact with them online, interact with them in person. They're great people. They do great things for the community. So I emailed in, kind of. I don't consider them friends, but just I guess putting myself out there another step. So didn't really expect it to get read on the radio. Kind of more expected to get a "you go get him," which nothing would have been fine. It wasn't. I didn't do it to get a response. I get a message from my friend Laura, who I used to work with, and I kind of caught it. I was sort of busy yesterday. I didn't really get a chance. I'm a little over a day behind with the podcast, so I didn't really get a chance to listen to it all. But I am going to right now. I hope they're okay with it, but I am going to play it. So here it is. Hope it comes across on the radio, on the video, okay. But here it is, and here's my reaction to it. It's a react to video.
Thank you, and bless me.
Yeah. Are you the guy that gets up on your birthday and go, "Happy birthday"?
That's not me.
He wakes up, he gets out of the shower. It's 2:30 in the morning.
That's not me.
Thanks for saying happy birthday.
Good morning, mate. Met most all of you at last year's Purple Stride event. You all were awesome. I even gave Riz some hand sanitizer after the race, which I think I remember that. Living in Houston, testicles. Living in Houston, Texas makes it harder for me to come to events. No, I'm not begging for tickets. I am, however, wanting to say thank you to Tony Patrico. His journey has been truly inspirational. I know it's been said 1,000 times, but it's true. I myself am not as public as you guys. However, saying that, I've decided to break down, create a YouTube channel chronicling my own weight loss journey.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
As of 3 days ago, he was over 500 pounds.
Wow. He's
now down to 107 in 2 days.
He hit me up on social media, and this is like one of those things where he obviously he knows, and his buddies know, and everybody knows that he's overweight, but he's one of those guys that just kind of accepted it and said, "This is how I'll be for the rest of my life."
It doesn't have to be that way.
It doesn't, man. No. And Rhino's a good dude, so.
And good luck on your journey. He says not only does he want to lose weight, but he also wants to inspire others as well. So if you want to check him out, Make Rhino Smaller. That's RHI.
Clever name for the YouTube channel.
Behind you, brother.
Good luck. Next.
So that happened. I am very thankful to them for putting that out there. They obviously didn't have to do that, but it was nice to hear. Like I said, I've tried everything. Short of surgery, which is always an option. It's just my insurance isn't great right now, so it's paying out of pocket for it, which also isn't easy. But I've tried, going vegetarian for a while. Nothing that didn't really help. I've tried the Nutrisystem stuff. I've tried meal at home kits. I've tried just about anything you can imagine. I've really, really tried, and I've put effort into, not half-assing things. People that will know me know that years ago I've always been a big guy, but from probably 2008 to 2010, I weighed 480. That was my max back then, and I got down to about 315, 300, and it was just constant gym. I did eat pretty well. I did, probably cheat more than I should have, but I did eat pretty well. And then, absolutely not making excuses for it. A bunch of crap happened in my life, and kind of started to slip, and slipped hard. And I have a pretty addictive personality to things, obviously, but this isn't a disease. I'm not sick. This is just who I am, unfortunately. So I'll get better. I don't think I've ever actually said this. My goals, my birthday's in January 31st, 1977. I'll be 43 next year. My goal is by my birthday to be down 100 pounds. That may sound like a big number, but I think I can do it. I'm more devoted to this than I've been to a whole lot of stuff. And I just want to keep going, keep, putting myself out there, and hopefully I can help other people. I try to online, and it's funny, you go on these forums, you go on these groups on Facebook, and you post something, and somebody makes a recipe. There was a lady that made a Jello and whipped cream something or other, like I don't like a treat, and the Jello she used, okay, kind of garbage, but okay. The whipped cream had a bunch of hidden sugars in it. So I went and I posted and I said, listen, the whipped cream you're using isn't great. And I went online and I actually found there's like 4 or 5 you can have. It's not limited. And it's nothing nothing that you have to go to like Whole Foods and it's back in some hidden section. One of them is a great value brand. So it's out there. And or you can make it yourself if you really want to, but there's people that came back and said, oh, the keto police are here to get you. You have to change. You have to change, or you might as well not even eat this way. It's the people that avoid gluten. If you have celiac disease or you have a health problem with gluten, great. But it's the people that pick and choose and I'll eat this now and I'll eat this later. You have to change. If you're actually going to do it, you have to do it. I don't understand people. I'm obviously not a huge people person. That's fine. I'm just huge. But that's what I'm doing. I'm doing keto with some fasting, and just trying to get better. Walking, going to the gym. Trying to stay active at work. I've got the little watch nags me to get up and move around at work. If I get tunnel visioned into a project or something going on, I got to take a break and walk around, and I'll loop our office, which isn't super huge, but it's something. It also kind of makes me look better because it almost makes me look like I'm checking up on people, which, but anyway, I hope you subscribe. I know it's right now it's just kind of me rambling, but I hope to grow this and get it bigger and get people to tag along. Just stay tuned. I'm hoping to have some changes coming to myself, not the channel, to myself. But yeah, please subscribe. Stay tuned. I got my social media stuff in the comments in the description. So, I'd love it if you follow along. Have a good day.